let's go live. My Notion also tells me there's a new version every time I open. It's kind of annoying. It's like there's literally a version every day. It's like, please stop. Go away. It's like an ad at this point. Okay. Are we live on YouTube? Let me just double check. Yes. Yes, we are. Yes. Still can't edit the vertical stream, so the vertical stream is just this. It's still whatever that is. Of course. Yeah, what happened to the futon behind you? It's gone now. Don't know where it is. Probably in a dump somewhere. Maybe somebody else picked it up or something. I don't know, who knows? Maybe it's being repurposed into a $5,000 chair. Who knows? I have no idea. No idea. $5,000 designer chair. Yeah. Rip sleeping quarters? Yeah, real. It was kind of nice having a futon in here. It was. It was. Golden, thank you for the membership. Supporting on YouTube. I don't know how to say that one. How are you doing? I'm sick. How are you? I'm sick. Sick in the head and sick in the body, immune system. So, the last time we were here, this was our Trello for the project. What did past me leave current, present, future me? Used to be future me during past me, but past me was present me, but now present me is future me. So, what the hell do I have? Scroll wheel to move a grabbed object closer. Yeah, sure. All right, the dot damage from the fire. Create a base blueprint for electrical objects. We need to create a base blueprint for maintenance objects. Convert the physics handle system to a physics constraint system. I'm not going to worry about that right now because that's not a part of the core loop. The core loop. I am glad that one thing that we did do is the items. I'm glad that we did get that out of the way. That was a pretty big ticket piece that we got kind of in there. Like, it's still not 100% done because, like, the items that don't actually have anything are still there. But, yeah. Welfare check is just one of the mini games that would be at the front of the train. A little random beeping sound would occur. Yeah, we do need to do the train management stuff and start laying that out. So it could be good to do that soon. I'm afraid if I update my Notion, it'll obliterate my list of stuff because I read a Reddit post about Notion deleting all of some guy's stuff after updating. Honestly, there's literally no point to updating Notion. They don't offer anything new. Let's take a look at their website and see if they've... Let's see if they've, like, like, who gives a fuck? Whatever new features they post. We've implemented more AI. We've implemented more AI. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I literally use you as a glorified notepad. Don't overstep yourself. Don't overstep. I'll switch you out with any of the 17 other note-taking apps that are out there. I don't know where to check their, like, changes. Oh, there's a Notion mail? There's a mail? What? That's interesting. Is it better than shitty Thunderbird that shows me ads every 5 seconds? I bet you this probably has ads in here too, I'm sure. No, not mail. Mail. Mail as in things you get in the mail. Thunderbird doesn't have ads. I have ads. Just wait until you have to update it. Did you plan out what you wanted the game to be this time, or is this another quick 6-month dev game that'll take 3 years? No, Fred, I've learned a lot from the past 5 years. I have a pretty good envisionment of the game in my head and stuff, so yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Hello. I'm back. We went with ads, the donate screen? No, I have literal ads on my Thunderbird. It's like at the very top. My very first email is an ad. Oh, Belper? Making content, documenting my journey switching to Linux full-time in the future? Hey, hell yeah. Do it up. How's the game going? I haven't worked on this in a while because I've been sick, and I've been working on Suit for Hire instead. But that one is basically done. Now we just have to work on this one. But yeah, no, trust me. We are going into this one with a much better knowledge of game development and stuff like that. Do you mean the spam mail? Okay, hold on. Let me open up. Oh wait, I don't have Thunderbird. Okay, don't mind me. I'm an idiot. It's Outlook. My B. I haven't used Thunderbird in a really long time because I thought it went out of business. I should re-download it. Yeah, I should re-download it. I'm using Outlook like an idiot. Sorry, my bad. I got short-term memory loss. Yeah, I got short-term. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, I have short-term memory loss. Also, I stole a sandwich from the fridge, and I am fucking ready to go. Whoops. Whoopsies. I'm an idiot. I'm really stupid. What kind of Sammy? I don't know, actually. Is this the mushroom fungi? I'm being told from the voice in the back of my head it's a fungi sandwich. What? How do you know that? How did I know that? Thunderbird's still up and kicking. Are we using it forever? I thought it ran out of business. What's going on with your floor texture? I don't know. It's a floor texture. What else do you want to... What's next? You gonna judge my fucking ceiling? Jeez. Why is it wet? Why is it covered in tape? Hold on. I gotta mute my... Hold on. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember I switched from Thunderbird to something else. I don't know why I did, but there was something that I did to switch, and then yeah. Actually, I give a fuck. I don't know what we were talking about. I don't remember. It's like a mushroom sandwich. It's like not real. It's like a not a real sandwich, but it's good. I switched from Gmail after 20 years because of the AI training. I do not open my original Gmail. I just have my Gmail domain, which I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I guess that's still AI training. I don't know. I'm too fucking lazy to switch email service domain. But I use right now I've just been using Outlook. I originally used Thunderbird. I don't know why I switched from Thunderbird. I don't remember. But yeah. Do I use resimulation for physics grabbing? No, I use a plugin called Smooth Sync for the objects. AP cell glitch. Oh, is it the posterization? Yeah, we have a posterization post process. Yes. Hold on, I'm gonna take a bite out of my sandwich. Ha. Without the camera, are you kidding me? You creepy motherfucker. I gotta say, the sandwich has an insane amount of cheese in it. Are you telling me that you have food for once already? Yeah, I'm full time now. I gotta treat this like full time. This is my lunch break. I just did a bit of work for 2 hours and a half. This is my lunch break. Actually, 3 hours. I've had my personal Gmail for over 20 years. Yeah, my personal Gmail was when my father helped me make it when I was a kid. That's how old it is. It's old. I have an even older email, but it's a Hotmail. And I don't think anybody uses Hotmail anymore, except for, like, I don't know, people's grandma or mother. I ain't gonna lie, though. I could still go for a samosa. Few samosas. Yum. No, not Hotmail. Hotmail. Isn't Hotmail dead? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've seen a couple people still use it. Why did they call it Hotmail? Let's watch a game dev video. Thoughts? While I eat my sandwich? It is the lunch break. Is there any good game dev videos that have released in the past 2 weeks that isn't some shitty drama? The game dev crisis no one is talking about. Your dad also has a Hotmail? That's pretty hot. Mail. Let's see. Um, Here, you guys help me. Bite Me Games released a new video? That's great. Anyways, I could go for another coffee. One of these has to be good, right? One of these videos? One of these got it. One of these got it. Just put the Game Dev Crisis video on. Okay. Are we hate watching? It's time to hate watch. I'm kidding. Well, not really. Let's see what this is about. Has to be the best video. You're right. It's got to be the best video.
2026 isn't what people think it is.
I'm gonna eat my sandwich.
After years of layoffs, engine drama, cancelled projects, and a shrinking AAA landscape, this past year has changed how games are being made. And if you're an indie game developer like me, you can feel it. In this video, I want to talk about the truth of making games moving forward into 2026. And not the sugar-coated version, but the actual reality we're all dealing with across the industry. From massive corporate layoffs to a flooded indie scene, to players expecting AAA polish from one-person teams. This year looks very different from even just a few years ago. But it's not all doom and gloom, because 2026 also brings some of the biggest opportunities indie developers have ever had. Let's start with the big picture, because 2025 wasn't just a rough year for game development. It was a complete industry reset.
Please, no! 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 No!
And if that's not enough, analysts actually estimate that the industry has already lost the equivalent of 100,000 years of collective development experience. Let that sink in for a second. Think about that. Entire lifetimes of expertise just gone. Now, this wasn't isolated to AAA studios. We saw publishers, mid-tier studios, and even indie companies shrinking or shutting down. Projects were being cancelled quietly, roadmaps changed, and teams dissolved. And behind all of this, shifting priorities toward the race for AI dominance, leading to cost cutting as both niche and big players invest in more data storage, leaving traditional game development more unstable than ever. And this instability doesn't just affect developers in studios, it affects everyone, including solo devs like me and probably you watching, but also people who play video games like general consumers, which is probably also you and me. The industry now operates in a kind of pressure cooker. There's less AAA output from the big players because so many big projects were and are being cancelled or downsized, or even worse, suffering the fate of AI art slop.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Okay, really? Did you really have to make that loud, man? Oh, that's because the video is loud. Okay, but that's still really loud. Okay, moving on.
Because thousands of devs who are laid off are now
loud equals funny, I guess.
So players have this massive library of small games, but they expect AAA polish.
That lasted
even
way
from
too long.
One-person projects. And discoverability, that's become an absolute
At least
value.
God Mode Interactive didn't lay off anybody? Okay, listen, if we have to do any layoffs, we're fucked. The company went under. If anybody has to get laid off, it ends up being me. And I am the only employee. If any, well, employee, kind of, not really.
Crowded, marketing is more
Yes, we had to lay off our CEO. Oh, by the way, the company is dead.
essential. Tools have become more powerful, but also more overwhelming. In a strange way, all that's happened in the years preceding and coming into 2025 has made it both the hardest, but also the best time to make games moving forward into 2026. As an indie developer myself, I've spent years making games all the way to currently working on my first professional release while balancing a full-time job. And I've seen firsthand
how
expectations have changed. Players want visuals, smooth performance, meaningful world building, engaging combat, and they want it from developers who are literally just one person. What that means for being an indie dev in 2026
who hired you to hire you? Me.
Of constantly juggling ambition, scope, burnout, and self-doubt, while trying to keep up with an industry that's...
And then you're probably wondering, who hired me to hire me to hire me? My father. I don't know.
...than ever. But here's the twist. 2026 might actually be the best time in history to be an indie developer.
Does that make me a Nepo baby?
Well, we've also seen how indie studios are actually outperforming not by a little, but by a landslide AAA studios. That heavy focus on creativity, on telling a story or creating a satisfying, unique gameplay experience over monetary gains has actually left the AAA studios in the form of the original devs or the OG devs who work there. And they are the ones continuing to share those experiences in the form of indie games. But because of all the advances in technology and the tools available, indie devs and studios are capable and have been making AAA games that aren't forced into microtransactions and yearly cycle releases. The beauty of what we're now seeing is players are actively seeking original experiences. Smaller aesthetic games are blowing up, Steam Next Fest has never been bigger, and tools like AI, while I still feel have no place in the creativity and art department of games, have made prototyping, debugging, and iterating a lot faster, and if used correctly to expedite the menial and tedious tasks
have made prototyping, debugging, and iterating a lot faster. How does it make debugging faster? Not mine. Dude, literally every time I've seen someone use AI code, they're stuck with a fucking just a brick. They're just stuck with bricks that don't work. It's bricks that don't even work. I don't know. You copy paste your code in ChatGPT and it tells you what's wrong. I guess. I don't know. Get good, I guess. I don't know, just learn how to read the error codes. Like literally, just learn how to read the error codes and dissect the error codes. The future is now, old man. What? Hey, I'm gonna try releasing something in 2026, I think. No, you're not gonna try. Do not try. Do. There is no try. There is only do. What is the Yoda line? What's the Yoda line again? You can ask it about errors, but AI data is too old to know about game dev features. Oh, there you go. I will say, when it comes to UEC++, it's not the best at UEC++. Fear leads to doobies. Hey, Worka, thanks for the raid, man. Hey. Hold on, I gotta eat this sandwich. What the hell's this? Mushroom? Ugh. Yucky. Hello. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for the raid. How you doing, Worka? Are you working on the, were you working on the friendslop game today? From one friendslop to another slop. The music will probably be the first to be AI in indie games. So many indie games already use royalty-free music. Ah, yes. It'll sound more sloppy than it did before. And I mean that in a derogatory way. I mean that in a mean way. More friendslop stuff? How is that coming along? I was working on session joining stuff so I can get to play testing. I have to do a play test. It's been such a long time. There's so much shit in this now. Rah! We're watching a video. It's a doom and gloom video.
Faster, and if used correctly to expedite the...
Speaking as a Grinch, I'm also eating a sandwich. Hold on.
Debugging can be a huge advantage. As we move into 2026, what we can safely say is the old industry model of huge teams, huge budgets, massive risk is breaking down. And there's a lot of uncertainty if we will ever see a comeback to the old days of the AAA. Or perhaps we already have, just in the format of the indie dev. And that means the door is being opened even further for developers like us. If you have a unique vision, a skill, or a style that stands out, then 2026 is actually full of opportunity. But these are just my thoughts based on the facts and research that's out there. I'd love to hear from you, whether you just play video games or you're working on a game yourself. It'd be great to hear your thoughts. Do you think it's a great time to be an indie game developer, or do you think the industry is going to go back to what it used to be? If you enjoyed this video, guys, hit the subscribe, like, and notification buttons. And if you want to find out more about the game I'm working on, DigiGears, check out my devlog series. As always, drink some coffee, code, and I will catch you in the next one.
I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of a nothing burger sandwich. I mean, video. Fuck. Oh, shit. That was kind of a nothing sandwich video. Nothing burger sandwich video. Sorry, I'm eating. And so for some reason, my thought process is defined by food and various other things. Wow, that was like a really, there was no substance in that video. Felt like I just drank water without nutrients. There was no, what's that toothpaste thing? Thing for your dental health? Yep, Shaq? No, this video just... Oh, people are getting laid off. Wow, great news. The game dev crisis no one is talking about. No, motherfucker, it's more like everybody's talking about it. What do you mean? Literally everybody's talking about it in the space. Is this the time for indie or no? Oh, that was really... That really was kind of a nothing burger video, to be honest. Here's what I think it was. It was yet another game dev YouTube video masked as self-promo, trying to kind of promote their own stuff, but using drama and or bait as the hook. That's kind of what it felt like. I respect it, but there was no value to that video, in my opinion. I don't know, am I being mean? I'm being mean. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't really like that video, personally. Never mind. That's about as far as I'll go. I don't know how I feel about them removing Game of the Year from a company that used a little bit of AI in development. Remember, that's Game of the Year for the Indie Game Awards, which is probably run by, respectfully, Redditors. Yeah. 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 Which next video is watch? I watched this video. This is a good video. It's kind of, it's a fun video. It's got a lot of, I'm trying to emulate Danny moments. No. They didn't remove the Game Award from the actual Game Awards. They were not denominated or disqualified from the Indie Game Awards, which honestly should probably not. I don't know. I think the problem is being called the Game Awards. It's so generic that anybody who tries to make something that's similar will now sound like the other Game Awards, which then makes it when there's journalism. I don't know. Is everyone into friendslop? Let it be known, I started my friendslop before Warka, okay? Let it be known. Let it be known. Anyways. I watched that too. It hurt my old person brain, but I like the guys that have progress. Who's Warka? I don't know. Someone who gets more work done than I do. I don't want to appear overly cynical, but awards are literally commercial endorsements, except done by somebody who is not a celebrity apart from wanting to give the endorsement. I do think there is a little bit too much of an over... I don't know what the word is, so I'm going to say over-sexualization of game, like awards in general, game awards, these public awards thingies. Don't get me wrong, if I got an award, I'd be like, yeah, cool. But it's like, then it's like probably because the game was successful enough and had so much marketing that like people actually just knew about it and voted about it, and it kind of becomes a popularity contest. What's your friend slop about? Trains. 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 It's about trains. You and your friends have to keep a train running from station to station while surviving from the passengers, who are ironically monsters. Not ironically, that's not the word I was looking for. Just they're monsters. Jay. Never seen a train on 2 tracks. It's a big train. It's a big train. Am I moving the world or the train? What do you think? I'm moving the world. Is the train done with modeling tools or Blender? Blender, definitely. If I had to fucking suffer UE's modeling tools, I think I'd probably be in the hospital, admitted into I don't know, a psychiatric evaluation or something. Is there another video that we should watch? Please say you can do whatever it is you're doing this hour. I can tell you with certainty, Shaq, that I can 100% do what I'm currently doing this hour, which is eating this sandwich. And let me tell you, I'm doing a pretty successful job of it. It's currently half eaten right now. So I'd say that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not dying. I like them. I think they're good for like some little basic stuff, but when it comes to like, you know, larger form stuff like this, like with all the little mechanical pieces that we have underneath the train and everything, I would not even bother trying to do that in UE's modeling tools. Although I am curious to see what the vertex painting tool is like, because I had to vertex paint that in Blender, and for some reason shit was fucked. And then the little grippers over here, the little grippers. Yeah. Oh, you know what we can do? We can unvertex paint the grippers, and those can move separate from the rest of the body, and then that'll look cool. Yeah. It's so convincing. It's probably the track set move that's sell it. Dude. Hey, Grok, make this guy productive. At Grok, remove this guy's testicles. Okay, listen, man. I'm eating a sandwich. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I'm just eating a sandwich. Okay, what video are we watching? Not that one. Game devs are not ready for the Steam machine. God, I hate YouTube. Damn. Yeah, I would be. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, none of this is like final art. Also, I literally can't submit my asset on Fab, it just errors every time. Nice. Hey, welcome. Welcome to Fab. The best place ever. No, none of this is like final art. This is like super basic block out, just get some colors in here, just to at least get some of the vibe in here, at the very least. But it's still like nowhere near done. I don't know what to do. Probably submit a ticket. Is that a single model? The entire train is one model, and then the other elements, which we are probably gonna have to separate a bunch of this stuff. Is, like I said, very block out. The bottom compartments are probably gonna be a separate thing, so that they get called out, or they have LODs, because they are a little bit, they're not like high poly, but they're, you know, there's a little bit more polygons than the rest of the train. Yeah. Thoughts on unlocking paint jobs for the train, for the engine? I like the idea. It could be something we could do. Yeah, you know, we could. Maybe. Maybe the host can have their own little paint jobs. Maybe they get it through like achievements and shit. I want to try something really crazy. Let's go back to my blend file. If you ever want to scope creep, I'm here for your crim. Hey, listen here, Flick. I already got that fucking down. Don't steal my job. Okay, asshole. Here's a video calling you lazy? What? What do you mean? I remade Minecraft just to prove a point. Devs are not lazy. What? Oh, great. Another video that's just remaking Minecraft. One of the 5 bajillions that are out there. I'm sure it's a good video. I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it later. Maybe I'll watch it later. Hold on. I want to do something really stupid right now. Hold your flip flones. Flip flones? Flip flones. Hold your flip flones. Phil. What? Phil. Ah. For some reason my face select didn't work. Anyone else hate New Year's as a holiday? Like, Happy New Year's, you no longer have insurance, dumbass. Sorry, I don't know why I find that so funny. I don't know if I hate it, but I can understand why you hate it. I understand it. Guys being a racist to Americans now? It's not my fault you guys got that system again. I just... Wait, what the fuck? Aren't these all... Oh, they're not parented to each other because they're... Oh. Well, that's fucking stupid. But at least I just have to do one for every train. Thank goodness. Thank the gabagoo. Wrong one. Hold on, I gotta look at YouTube chat now as well. Are those Lego arms? No, they're not. They're not Lego arms. Don't say that. Legally compliant arms. They're just arms, man. They're little grippers, man. We call them grippers. They do be grippers, though. Okay, Control X. Remember, Control X. Wait, when did I do that one? Okay, supposedly, apparently. Okay, so I want to see, with the grippers having no... We're about to see the similarity. They'll have no WPO, which means they'll kind of look like they're separated, which might look kind of cool. It would be cool if they did have a little bit of movement, but I gotta say that does look cool. That looks actually closer to like what it would be in real life, sort of. Yeah. Planning to do a beta test for my game next month. Excited but nervous. All the backend stuff that has to be done. You just do it bit by bit. That's all you bit by bit. Need a woman to dominate me and do my taxes. What inspired you to share that with the class? I'll wait. I'm just gonna eat my sandwich and you just, yeah. Something about the scrolling background is giving me motion sickness. What about now? What about what about now? I'm not sick. Oh, I am sick, but I'm not getting that sick. Insurance sounds like an American problem. Sips his Aussie drink. What is an Aussie drink? It's fine if I just focus on the train. It's a drink that's upside down? How do you drink a drink that's upside down? Oh. Oopsies. How do you drink a drink that's upside down? Hey, hold on a minute here. Okay, I gotta remember. Audio volume. Interesting picture in general. I'm looking forward to seeing this. Uh-oh. Who's gonna tell him? Coming 2025, Fable. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think I played Fable. I don't really know if I care for it. Krim, have you put any stuff on Fab? Is it worth blendering and putting it on Fab? I put a couple things on Fab, but I didn't like invest a lot of time into it. I think it's one of those things that if you can come up with like an art style and really get things put together, and continuously release stuff, I think you can make a good amount of passive income from it. I know a few people have done a pretty damn good job of making some nice income from it as well. That being said, if you don't have the skills to do it, it's going to take you a bit of time to get to that point, most likely. Also depends on what you sell. If you're going to be selling weapon models, good fucking luck. There's 5 million, you and 5 million other people are selling weapon models. Krim, Suit for Hire is $7. I want you to do 45 times 7 equals whatever. I don't know. I could do that. I can't do that math off the top of my head. 7 times 4 is 14, 21, 28. It's 28, so it'd be 40 times 7 would be, well, 10 times 7 is 70, so it'd be 400 and it'd be 380. 380 plus the times 5. It'd be 380 plus 45, so it'd be 380 Wait, am I doing this math right? Yes. No. Yes. 380 plus 45 is... No. Yes? Yes, I am. 380 plus 45 is 425. Yes. 45 times 7 is 315. What? What do you mean? What? That's bullshit. I did my math wrong. Where did I do my math? Where did I do the math wrong? Yeah, whatever. Anyways. I don't really care for Fable. I'm gonna be honest. That being said, I also don't care for any Bethesda games, and many people love those games. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just don't care for them. I don't really care for them at all. I don't care for, you know, what's the game series called? That's kind of like retro futuristic apocalypse, retro apocalypse, 80s apocalypse. I don't remember. Fallout. Yeah, not a big Fallout. I don't really care for Fallout. Don't really care for Elder Scrolls. I don't know. I haven't watched the TV show. I've not watched the TV show, so I can't say anything on the TV show. We get it. You're not an RPG man. I love RPGs. Well, sort of. I do to an extent. As long as they're not like, I don't like turn-based RPGs very much. Not for me. I have not played KCD. I've played a bit of Cyberpunk. I do need to play through it. Now that they've fixed everything, I do need to play through it. I played through it a bit. I did play through it a bit. Imagine Superfire got enough players, same as Silksong. I would not... I'm going to be honest, I would not enjoy that. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think this Twitch chat would be fucking unbearable. With, like, the amount of people that would be in here. And, like, knowing how the Hollow Knight community is a little bit. And some of the toxicity revolved around it. I actually don't think it would be great. I would not like it. To be honest. I don't think I would enjoy it. At all. I don't know about you guys, but I would not care for that level of popularity. You'd have money though? Yeah, I guess. But then I lose out on like some of the enjoyment of... So you can edit a volume, right? Do you have to go into... you go into the... Is it literally going into modeling mode? With brush editing. Aha! I have literally always dealt with boxes. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, you have a lot of money, but then you lose, like, I don't know, I lose a really big part of what makes streaming so fun. Which is this, like... Dude, come on. What? No, not extrude. Clip? Dude, please. Select the face. No. Select... Okay, there you go. How do I add a loop cut? Oh my... Oh, split. Yes! Oh my god, we got it. I fucking got it. We heckin' got it. Okay, I deselected it. Okay, guess I'm just... Okay. Okay, hold on. Select. Yes! Okay, we got it. All right, and save. Yes! Dude, I literally never edit volumes, and here we are. Evolution. Didn't you know you could do this volumes? I've always seen games that have edited volumes or edited brushes, and I'm like, how do you? What did you do to do that? And then here I am, figuring it all out. Have you ever shipped a game on Steam? Yeah, I'm just one, just small, a tiny one. It did okay. It did all right. How accurate is this train simulator going to be? Like I say, I always say this. I've been saying this. The train is literally just a vehicle to move the gameplay forward. It is not an actual train game. If you are expecting realistic train simulation, no, you're in the wrong fucking place. Go to the train simulator or whatever. It's the wrong game. Am I making a copy of Choo Choo Charles? Just to simplify this conversation, yes. Let's just say yes. Yeah, sure. Didn't that guy that made Welcome to the Game vanish? No. Pretty sure he still streams. Your life is filled with peace? I'm extremely happy with where I am in life. Albeit I wouldn't mind, you know, maybe having a house and, I don't know, a few other things, but I think I still have, you gotta be happy at some point, man. You know what I mean? Or else you're always just chasing the next thing. And I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm privileged. I'm extremely privileged. Be the position I'm in. Pregnant Crim incoming? Hey, slow it down. Hey, come on, hold on. Relax. Shit. Well, I haven't finished my mushroom cheese sandwich, guys. I also wouldn't mind having another coffee. We do need to get some stuff done, but first, the first thing that needs to be done is this sandwich that's literally staring at me in the fucking face. Do you recommend the TV show? I haven't played the games, but the TV show is just peak. I gotta check it out then. I gotta check it out. What you really need to be happy in life is a yacht. I fucking hate water. I mean the sea. I hate being boats. Nothing says happiness like that solo game dev life where one sale and no refunds make your day. Hey, if people are happy with that, fuck yeah. Is it a mushroom pizza, kebab? It's literally just a mushroom sandwich. Got mushrooms, some green vegetable shit, cheese. Yeah, not my favorite sandwich from this Italian bakery that we go to. Too Fire looks cool. Thank you. I downloaded the Prosecutor movie. It better be good. It's a fun watch. Also, I'm not advocating for piracy. But it's a fun watch. Yeah, let me finish my sandwich. Whatever you do, don't stare at the terrain. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Why don't we do this? Let's get the guy right at the front here. You could be right at the conductor. Yeah. Yes. Our guy. He's my guy. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta eat my sandwich. Episode 25. Did schedule win any rewards? I don't know. It won a random lawsuit from a random fucking company. I don't know if that got retracted, by the way. I don't know if they're still going through legal stuff. What happened there? All I know is I looked back at Schedule 1 and I looked back at the amount of reviews it has and it's, holy schwally. And holding, at least in English reviews, holding 98% overall is fucking crazy. That's massive. It's massive. I wonder what the other languages are like. Overwhelmingly positive, overwhelmingly positive, overwhelmingly positive. The only one that is not overwhelmingly positive are 5 languages at the bottom here that have not reached the mark to actually even have overwhelmingly positive yet, which is 500. Can I ask a potentially annoying question? All right. Did it get like an update that has new languages, which is why it... Damn, he's still adding stuff to the game. He's still adding stuff to the game. If you know the site Game Analytics, how accurate would you say is that data for your game? I'm assuming you're referencing the estimated revenue data. Is that what you mean? I don't know. What's the number? I won't tell you guys, but the thing is, it gives I think it gives a very rough ballpark number that is not fully correct. Yeah. $1.4 million? Oh, I wish. I wish it was that high. Oh, 600K to 1.4 million. Okay, okay. The dev streams on Twitch still occasionally? Wait, the Schedule 1 dev streams? That's cool. To be fair, this is one of the very few big updates he's done. Ah, okay. Remember, Steam took 30% and Canada took probably another 30%. Taxes, baby. You also have to remember, chat, is just because the pricing of the game is USD and you're US, you might be in America and you might be looking, you know, 100,000 units sold. Just times that by 14. No. A sale from Turkey, Turkey just being one of the examples that I can think of, at full price, I believe is about $3 US. So I'm assuming 50% sale, it's probably like $1.50 US from like a Turkey sale. I think it's $5 from China when it's at full price. So it also heavily depends on where the game is being purchased from. $30% of Steam equals tax deductible in most countries. You're taxed on the income after Steam. Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, because it's basically an expense. Like, what can you do? It's a revenue split, essentially. It's I guess you could kind of consider it as a licensing fee. Not licensing fee. Kind of, no, it's just a fee that you're paying in your business. So Yeah, distribution fee, publication fee. It could be, you could talk to your accountant. I don't know how to tell you. Accountant said work. At least for my accounting side, I only put down the actual transferred amount that's to like directly to my bank account. I don't even consider the Steam amount. Only thing I have to consider after that is any rev share stuff to contractors or anything like that, and that has to be put down. Is that correct? I don't know. But at the end of the day, it is to the best of my ability and it's accurate. And doesn't really change anything. I don't receive that money. Technically, the sales that occur on Steam, I'm giving them a license to sell the game, and then I'm just receiving the money. So it's technically not even my own sales. It's Steam sales, and they're just giving me a split, technically, if we want to get into semantics. Yeah. You know, Jovix. I'm not Second Crimson. So they should pay taxes. The thing is, they do, Jay. If you don't have a... if you're not in a country that has a royalty, or it doesn't have a treaty with the US, you get fucked because of the US tax withholding, which is, I think, 15% by default. So you do get fucked, and they do pay taxes on your behalf. Luckily, because I'm in Canada, we have a treaty, so it's 0%. But you have to, every year, resubmit the information for the US IRS or whatever, for their records, so that they don't have to withhold any of those taxes or whatnot. Now, I don't know how that money works. I don't know if it's completely gone forever, or if you do receive that money later on, and it's just withheld. But, yeah. I'm okay, I'm sick. I'm a little sick. Anyways, I'm done with the sandwich. Give me a second. Hello. Texas. Texas! What the fuck is all this? I got a bunch of shit on my table. All the legal stuff is very intimidating, especially considering I have no idea how speech will perform. Ah, don't worry about it. It's really not that bad. It really ain't all that bad. What's this? It's a train game. Game with train. We're now getting back into the thick of it. Now that I've finished my sandwich, well, semi-finished my sandwich. I was 89 cents off of Steam making the next payout to me based on sales for my game for November. They only pay in increments of $100 minimum sales. I mean 99 USD last month. Hey, at least hopefully you don't have a bank like mine. This new bank I have, fucking piece of shit. Every single time Valve sends me money, well, guess what? I get feed for 15 bucks because of the wire transfer. Thanks, bank. Fucking assholes. Fucking crazy, man. I gotta figure out why that's... They're literally just taking my money. Yeah. Crazy. Get a new bank. Honestly, I don't want to go through that again, but considering. But that being said, I feel like all the banks are just similar. They're all stupid. That's the funniest thing I heard all day. Tell Valve to cash app you. Guarantee if you threaten to get a new bank, they'll waive the fee. Yeah, I think I'm too nice. Because one time they fucked up a draft check. They fucked up, did the wrong thing. They took out money already from my account. And then they said, oh shit, we're going to have to go through like a process and it's going to take you 3 months to get your own money back. And I was sitting there, I'm like, okay. What? I was like, okay, really? Yeah, maybe I need to like opt into a different bank structure. 'Cause clearly this shit ain't fucking working. This train kind of big. It's a big train. It's a big train. It's a thick train. It's supposed to be big. It's like Snowpiercer. Except even Snowpiercer is larger than this. The thing is, we're gonna have like separate rooms. Let's you know what? Let's concept that today. Thoughts? Let's concept that today. Let's get some concepting going for that. Snowpiercer's an absolute lunatic. I need coffee. This is the size of the Snowpiercer train, by the way. It's such a huge train that the train has a lower compartment, and the train, there's a train underneath the train. There's like a little cart just to travel along the train because the Snowpiercer is enormous. But yeah, the thing has multiple, like, it's tall. It's a tall fucker. It's got a whole ass restaurant. Snowpiercer is a concept I can't think about. Who maintains the tracks with their earthquakes? How would the train keep going? So many questions. I'm gonna make up a random theory. They had some trains that would like keep going on their own, that were like separate from the main train, at least from in the show. And I would assume maybe there's some trains that somehow like, I don't know, fucking magic, or just like maintain the tracks. Yeah, the TV show, there's Big Alice. There's these like, there's multiple other trains as well on the tracks. It's cool. Snowpiercer is a very cool concept. Very, very cool concept. Anyways, hold on. So let's do the idea of the room system. Just to get an idea of it. Hide this, hide that, hide that. Die suddenly, randomly. Amazing movie. I actually have not fully seen the movie. I only watched the show. The show had its like weird mid moments, but it was still cool. Don't get me wrong. It was still cool. It had its mid moments, but it was still kind of cool. It was still kind of cool. Worth the watch, I'm sure. It's got some pretty top-notch actors in the movie, does it not? I don't remember if I watched it. I remember I watched clips of it on YouTube. You know how it goes with YouTube these days. It has Captain America in it? What? The Captain America? Holy shit. They really leveled up. They got Marvel on trains now. Hey, hold on, there's a better way of doing this. As 4 seasons, must have been good. It's okay. It's, you know, one of those shows where it has its ups and downs from a quality standpoint, but I'd say like it's you know, it's, if you don't have anything to watch and you just want to watch something passively on the side, you know, I'd say it's not a half bad watch. Yeah, I think could have ended in season 2. You mean Snowpiercer? Yeah, probably. Does it have an ending or was it canceled in the last season? I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly from my memory, it has an ending. I won't spoil it. I won't say anything, but it does have an actual like ending if I remember correctly. Last 2 seasons were a bit drag them out until AI scripts were written. Let me remind myself what it was. Wait, hold on. 2024? Was that when I last watched it? Was that actually when I last watched it? Oh, yeah, it was. No way. Wait, is this? Yes. Wait. I don't remember. Wait. Maybe I didn't watch this season. No, I think I did. Pretty sure. I don't know. It was a little bit mind-fucky in some parts, I think. I don't know. It was a fun watch. Don't take it too seriously. You know, there's certain shows where, like, it's best to just, like, not take it too seriously. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You catch what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's, you know, it's kind of, you just go in expecting nothing. Okay, so now we got some doors. Well, kind of. Now we're about to get some doors. We have doors. We have doors. Bridge, and bridge. Okay, so now this is kind of like the idea of what some of the trains will end up being. They'll be like segmented into rooms. It'll be different, you know what I mean? And then that is why I made the train so wide, is because I wanted it to feel, it's more, if anything, it's more a hotel on wheels. It's so fucking loud. It's more like a hotel. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming together. Oh, yeah. It's coming together. Oh, yeah. It's coming together. What do we do in the train? We repair the train. We look for random items to feed to the furnace, to the train, or to use at a future shop. There'll be like things where you have to start repairing the train. Basically at the front of the train, there'll be a bunch of like retro consoles, and one of them will show you how long the route is, like where you are on the route to the next station, and then one of them will show you any like faults or jobs that need to be done to repair the train. Kind of like Among Us, sort of, but everybody has the same tasks, and like one person can complete it, and then, you know, that's it. So yeah. This is already looking sick, man. Like, look at this. With the rooms and stuff. Oh. Do you do it with your streamer friends and alienate all four viewer bases at once with inside jokes? No, I avoid inside jokes at all costs. Inside jokes, I think the problem with inside jokes is they're just inside jokes. These rooms already look cool, man. Should look at Resident Evil 0. Is that on a train as well? Let's I want to see putting some windows on the side here. Like we got these here. How about Easter eggs? I'll maybe put some Easter eggs, but it's not like a priority right now. I'm gonna try a bit of a different design for this one. Kind of, not Star Wars-esque, but kind of Star Wars-esque. No. Like a nice curvature inside or whatever. Whatever, let's just go easy with that. Fuck it. A car with a hallway, then a turn and a hallway on the other side. Yeah, we're gonna have like complete, like we're gonna have, all of these are gonna be kind of chaotic and different, and they're all doing their own little things. Do you use a Blender extension to import things into UE? No, the Blender extension is to export. So this exports as just regular FBXs, and then I import them traditionally. There are, there's ways in Unreal to do auto updating. However, I find that to be a little bit chaotic. I find that to be a little chaotic and potentially susceptible to, you know, some problems. Some big problems. See, I don't really want these to be... whatever. What have I been up to when I wasn't streaming? Being sick. I was sick. You know, I was sick as fucking balls. You know, I was sick as balls. Fortunately. What the? Oh God, this is all bad. Oh, it's all bad. It's all really bad. Ooh, it's really bad. Anyways, anyways, let's make an array out of this one. And then let's continue the wall. Okay, select the vert. Select the vert. Blender, the vert is right there. You son of a... Exclude none. What? What's wrong, Blender? It's right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, vert. Yeah, right there. Yeah, right. When did I immigrate? How long ago? Was it because of the game dev job? Wait, what? When did I immigrate to Canada? What engine am I using? I'm using UE5 for this project. But with DX11, not using Nanite, Lumen, and all this other stuff. Want to learn more about bringing what I'm making to UE? I would recommend this plugin then, Moon. This one's a great one. I like this. Yeah. Oh, that sounds sick, Dret. Okay. I think I messed around with that plugin. I'm using a different third-party plugin for my Blender stuff, but that sounds sick. If you can do that, you're doing great work, man. Keep it up. Why is my fucking magnetize tool not working? Does this mesh not exist? Let me parent it? Maybe if I parent it. Dude, And now it works. And now it works. And for what? Motherfucker. And now it doesn't work. What? That doesn't make any sense. The geometry's right there. It's literally right there. It's right there. So because it's an array, it's not a real object. It's not real. It doesn't exist. Also, go fuck myself, I guess. Why is that not working? Backface culling. Here, do backface culling. No, don't do backface culling. Vertex include. Dude, is this just a weird Blender moment? Are you guys seeing this? You guys are seeing this, right? And now it works. No, that's not real. No, that's what did it snap to? And now it's not working. Fuck this program. Fuck this program, dude. Piece of shit. Oh. The train looks cool though. Dude, adding the side room I think definitely does show what I really want to kind of do with these rooms. Not just one big wide room, but it's actually like segmented, almost like a hotel. And it kind of looks sick. It's loud. I'm getting out, Jimmy. I can't do it anymore. The rooms, they're speaking to me for some reason. That looks sick. Look at that. Ah! The lights coming out. Can you imagine a monster's fucking... We really need to get monsters in this fucking project. Like ASAP. I'm terrified of that task. Hmm. It looks so sick, it's gonna make me feel like I'm gonna throw up. Puke now, puke now. Air ducts on the ceiling? Yeah, we could. Definitely. Let's try, weird pull, but it reminds me of a game that I saw It's Will play. Brother, that looks terrifying. Oh my god, it's a train game! Is this a train game as well? Ah, fuck. It is a train game. Guys, we got some competition. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, the corridor does add a lot to the vibe. They don't have beans, though? You're good? True, 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 true. There probably will be monsters that are hidden in air ducts. Yeah, but that train only runs on one set of tracks, and yours runs on two. That'll change the Steam reviews, promise. True! No, I'm confident in... I think I'm confident in the idea of the game that I'm not, like, scared by other things and whatnot. Trains don't have a lot of hiding spots, maybe because that's how people avoid paying. In this game, we got, you know, there's a couple hiding spots. Oh, wait, this doesn't even reach the ceiling. Am I stupid? Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm an idiot. Supposedly. I am not very smart. Okay. Hide this, hide this. Hide. Hide that too. Hide. I swear there is a way to visualize slicing the scene. God, I remember doing this a long time ago. There's a button to slice the scene in half so you can work in one section. Does someone know what I'm talking about? Someone's got to know what I'm talking about. View. I wonder if they deleted. I wonder if they removed that setting. Is it Alt-Z? No. Do I have loop tools active? I should. There's a way to like cut the... Unless maybe... Is that a ZBrush thing? No. It's not local view. What's this? Cross section of a model. Yeah, that's it. What was the button? Alt B and drag. This is gonna blow some of your motherfucking minds. I know. I know. I remember I found this shit a long time ago and I was like learning modeling, and now it's a good use for this. I know. Trust me. I know. I learn something important every time I come in here. Currently we don't have an upstairs, so all I have to do is just clip this through here for now. And I hold out on redeeming the 10 push-ups. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Please, I'm sick. I will not. I actually will not do any push-ups today. I'm actually sick. I'm gonna puke. Oh, I'm not gonna puke, but maybe I will. But I am feeling sick. I got COVID. I'm still redeeming from my Kermit. Not Kermit. I'm reading chat. I'm having a brain help. Okay. Everything's at the right height now. I'm still healing from... Could be a tumor. Is this game gonna come to consoles? Probably not. Suit for hire? Maybe Xbox. I don't know yet. I don't know if I have the mental energy right now to, like, do a console release. We are definitely gonna have to come up with a better way to design these train cabins, because, like, what if I want to add a vent here that connects to over here? Shadow retire and just start an early access project for the rest of your life? Shadow retire? I wish I could shadow retire. Like, don't get me wrong. The Suit for Hire did well, but it didn't do that well, chat. Where it could literally just, I could just retire like a. You're a quadrillionaire. We know. I'm not a quadrillionaire. This hallway got me feeling a certain way. Got me feeling real good about this game. Got me feeling real good. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling great. Actually, I'm kind of feeling pretty great. Feeling real good. Whoa. Ah. Nope. Yep. So now we got a vent connecting the thing, and now not all trains will have this vent. So that's the beauty is like we can start randomizing where vents would be and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, some smooth jazz. We're getting to smooth jazz territory. That's not affected by WPO, but that's okay. We have to change it so WPO doesn't get. Uh-oh. You're smart, beautiful Zen. Just got the right amount of money and responsibility. You're amazing, honey. Hey, thank you. Thank you. That's sweet of you. That's sweet. That's sweet. How easy it is, I wonder, aside from some optimization, should be pretty much one-on-one. I think I'd have to install the Xbox SDK. For one, we'd have to make the achievements work on the Xbox SDK, which I imagine are probably similar to the Steam ones, I hope. And whatever else other Xbox SDK stuff is required. And then there's probably probably a 500 tier checklist of all the things that your game needs to do for it to be accepted. Probably, I don't know. Yes. You're dumb, ugly, nervous, broke as fuck, and a procrastinator master. You could do better. Oh, man. That's good. Why did that not copy the same materials? Oh, right, because it's a different mesh. I'm stupid. I might be dumb. The duality of man. Twitch chat in a nutshell. No, I think there was a random developer that I saw. I don't know who said it. Someone said it really well, and I 100% am on the same board. If any of my games go really popular, I would want it to be like a healthy popular, where it's like not going, you know, into like, not going too far into the casual gamer world. Because I feel like when you do, man, there's a different level of toxicity that just comes out. You know, I kind of just want to get like, I forgot what the terminology was that they used. Like, not famous, but still successful, I think was kind of like the... I think that was the gist of it. It's not famous, but still successful. You know. Bring it on, casuals. I like the rounded corners on your loading bars. I'm stealing that, thanks. What do you mean loading bars? It's a stamina bar. Not a loading bar. Loading bar for what? I guess energy? Loading your stamina. Aren't they called loading bars? They're called progress bars. You can round corners directly in UE5 now too. Yeah, you could do a lot in UMG now, which is very nice. Just by default, you don't have to do any material stuff. Like for example, you see how it stays rounded? You could not do that by default before. Now you can, which is sick. Before, you'd have to do some fucking fancy ass, like, you'd have to turn this all into a material. You couldn't use the built-in UMG progress bar stuff. Success is subjective? Yeah, that's true. Success in my mind is having enough, you know, financial success and happiness in the things that I'm doing. That allows me to get away from, like, everyday stress. I think that is success in my book. I'm sure many would probably agree with that to an extent. Do scroll boxes have smoothing on them in UMG? I swear all mine are dog shit. You can smooth them, I think. Pretty sure. This scene is sick. This is awesome. This is cool. I'm seeing, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm yeah. Yeah. What about some swinging ceiling lamps? Don't get too ahead of yourself, okay? Shit. That's a great idea. How do we make them swing? Oh, more WPO, surely. Surely that'll go well. Actually, no, you can't do WPO on that because then what about the light? Oh shit, how do you do a swinging lamp? The game dev problem. But you do it on a shader. But then, wait, what if you want to make the actual light swing? Oh no. I don't know, would there be swing lights on a weird train? I guess there would. We could do anything. It's true, we could do whatever the fuck we want to. This is our train. We do what we want to do with our train. Why is that train so scary? I think it's like the ambient occlusion, just the darkness of it, and there's like nothing at the end here. Long live the engine. What's this? It's my stream. Next question. Then someone tries to throw an item at the light. You know we're gonna have to make the lights fucking destructible. You know exactly that we're gonna have to make them destructible. You kidding me? It's a friendslop game. Your dumbass friend puts something flammable into a sparkable object. Yeah, no shit. It's gotta explode. That's like half of the enjoyment of friendslop. I feel like is the discovery of interaction, object interaction. It's as Half-Life as it gets. I don't know, that's my own perception of how I'd want to treat it. Yeah, let's try I was actually looking at this and I was like, let's put some little lamps just to see what it would look like. Let's put some lamps because I do want lights to be in the train. At least maybe like, well, we'll see. We'll fuck around with it, right? Like obviously we'll fuck around with it. It probably won't help too well with the creepiness of the game. But we'll see what we can do, you know what I mean? We'll see what we can do. Maybe the lights are ambient enough that they don't provide enough light for you to feel comfortable, but they're just enough to like, you could see, kind of see around you. You know what I mean? Kind of like these kind of orange lights. Are you seeing what I'm putting down? Are you seeing what I'm putting down? A cube. I need a cube. I think I'm going to do one game after Speed Shot and then get into co-op. I don't know. Co-op is just, I'm having a really fun time with working on this co-op game. Even with its technical problems, I am just playtesting the game, like Jay with you and Zay. There's something, I don't know, to me there was something magical about that. There was something magical about having that moment of playing a game with other people, playing a game that I worked on with other people. My dumbass putting the mic gain on 5,000. Yeah, this stupid asshole in chat, Jay, increased his mic input gain to 5,000, and then every time he talked, even remotely normal like volume, he peaked his microphone, so he sounded like an Xbox microphone, like on crack. Oh yeah, that would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Shit. Okay, this would be a good like industrial light in some of like one of the storage, in one of like the storage train carts, because we're gonna have like train carts that are not just like passengers or whatever. It would actually be like a storage train cart. This would be a perfect one for those kind of. Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. Big fan. Huge. Humongous. Just gave me an idea for arc raiders. Hey, don't do that. Whatever. I know what you're thinking. Don't even think about it. That's psychopathic. That's some psycho shit. Let's just add a random little bevel here. Why? Because I can. Next question. Tarkov players run a soundboard and play the grenade noises. Isn't that bannable? Fuck that game anyways. I don't know. I don't care for that game anymore. Gah. Okay, so the problem is I only have one emissive material that is like an enormous material. Not good. So this will just be metal. I should just make this a separate mesh, shouldn't I? And then I can associate. Yeah. Yeah, good idea, me. Yeah. For once you're using your brain. Yeah. No, don't put that there. I'm gonna 100% lose track of that thing. This shall be called horizontal lamp dash horizontal _01. Maybe the guy take cover and he crawled to the hatch and extracted. Don't get me wrong, it's funny, but at least I know in Tarkov, I know it's bannable if I remember correctly. I did not mean to set that to 3. Thank you, Blender. Okay, so I watched a art game dev streamer a long fucking time ago. He doesn't stream anymore. I don't even remember his name, but he made some really cool ass shit. He would use Substance Designer for everything. It looked so fucking good. He did a trick with emissives that looks really good. The emissive was not one full thing. It was basically like it had a gradient to it. Most of the gradient was like here to here, but there was a slight gradient on the sides as well. And that gave it a really nice look of like an actual like light. We could emulate that with this in this project somehow, and that might look really cool. So we might do that. Not really an IES, because IES is more so used for like an actual light, but he had like a, I don't know if I'd call it like a trim sheet. He had like a little thing that he used and it looked so sick. I mean, I really miss like, there used to be so many game dev streamers or modeling streamers and people in the space. I'm glad to hear that Prismatica is coming back soon. He bought a house, which is sick. Good for him, man. Hell yeah. Good on ya. So hearing that he's making a comeback is very nice. Am I using Send to Unreal plugin for Blender? No. This is Blender for Unreal Engine. It's a third-party one. Watching game devs code in C++ is peak entertainment. Yeah, that's one of the downsides of wanting to learn C++ is... Yeah, C++ from a viewer's perspective... Not great. It's not great. It really isn't great. It's not a great viewing experience, to be honest, watching syntax code. Like, at least with blueprints, there's like some visual aspect to it. Prismatica's a millionaire too, brother. He's in Australia. You could probably buy a house for 70K, I'm sure. I live here in Canada. Is Blender still unusable on a MacBook with a trackpad? It has a lot of numpad antics last time I looked into it. You don't really need a numpad, but having a numpad is helpful because you can do all of these kind of viewpoints and stuff. But you could do that with Alt and then dragging your mouse up and down. I would say a trackpad's not the way to go. That sounds like a recipe for disaster and just like, it's like punching yourself in the balls or in the vagine, which is obviously not a good time for anybody. Including yourself. So I would recommend having a mouse on the side. I don't know about a trackpad. But I don't know what it's like for MacBook. I don't know what the compatibility is like. I'm assuming it's probably fine because I always see that it's compatible with Mac, so. Also, you're the only stream with a tilted webcam, which is fun. It's not tilted. It's not. You're gonna make me cook. I'm gonna get sick again. Does it work like Send to Unreal? Can I update a model while the game is running? No, I don't think so. I have to purposefully export this and import it and then re-import it. Personally, I prefer manually re-importing things because I think if something were to update itself, I feel like it's just a recipe for disaster. Something might update that you don't want it to update. Yeah, they added written reviews back to Fab. Yeah, they did. They did. Puke on the webcam might fix it. I made tube lights that have an emissive cylinder inside. The shrink has noise as input and its iterations are 75 hertz. Pretty cool. No clue why they removed the reviews in the first place. Being stupid. Don't know how else to tell you. I'm gonna say this is an object because it might have some functionality associated to it. What is that? Don't open that again. What was that? I saw a cockroach. Do you guys see that? It looked like the old school RuneScape cockroach. The one that where you go to the security of whatever the other thing and you gotta like answer some random generic questions and then it's like a random cockroach. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. What the hell was that? I think that was like the Windows FBX fucking viewer thing. Why is that a thing? Oh, get out of here with these. Okay, so right now, the emissive looks like that. So for me, it's just, once I've imported it directly, it's just re-import. Why does it look like that? Probably because it's recomputing the normals. I hate that. Fuck you, Unreal. Am I gonna do some GI baked? I thought about it. I don't know if I'm gonna bake lighting because I want the game to be relatively dynamic. So I guess we might bake some stationary lights. I don't know yet. Yeah, so you can see with this emissive, it's just fully emissive, which is, you know, obviously not ideal. For the type of thing we want to do. We might be able to, there's the, what's the node called? There's like a gradient. Unless I have, no, there's a gradient in here called like box gradient. There's a box that has soft edges. It's not box mask. Or is it? No, it's not this. Which one's, what's it called? There's a mask. Not box mask, rectangle something, rect something. Generated rounded rectangle. I think this is the one. This one you can reduce the sharpness. Then we can set this to 1, 1. Can we reduce the sharpness by going a negative value? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You can't even reduce the sharpness even further? I think if we divide it, we might be able to reduce it further. Wait, no. How do we make the softness further? Divide is not it. Because that divides across the entire thing. Whatever. Let's start with this. Let's see how it looks. I'm curious. Ah, man. I would love to make this like I'd love to make the gradient even. There has to, maybe it's not this one. I'm on 5.6 or 5.7 because if 5.6 you can drop to DX11 and still use software Lumen and the performance is great. I'm on 5.6, but yeah, we're using DX11. I'm not using Lumen at all in any shape or form. What? 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 The hell is this? Oh, this is the center point. Default world position can be left default in most cases. Yeah, sure. Let's try that, I guess. Copy, paste. Bounds. Let's do. Why is 1 1? Why does what? Wait, why is 1 1 working like that? Oh, 128 would be the entire thing, would it? No. Close. But why is it that the edge fall off is only on the edges here and not on the top? Got a question here. Why is the box only one way? Huh? Got an answer for that one? Buddy, got an answer for that one? What? Okay, this box mask fucking sucks. I might have to just make a texture for this. I don't have Photoshop still. Affinity? Oh, oh fuck. Oh, oh. Oh. Just buy a free license? Man, I got a business over here, man. I ain't trying to get in trouble. Come on, man. I can't get in trouble. Come on. Pixel layer. Surely we can understand how to do this, right, guys? Pixels and shit, right? Hardness. What if we reduce the hardness? There we go. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, let's just get some like random thing in here, and then we'll just. Okay, great. And then we just invert it. Adjustments, invert. Surely it'll just invert the scene. Yeah, surely invert will just, yeah, just surely, yeah, hold on. Maybe we just, yeah, there we go. Okay. Nice. So then we can add a levels in here. Those are just two balls? Don't fuck with me, man. Hold on, I gotta export. Export. T underscore emissive light mask, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I saw, dude, I wish I could find this creator. He made such good looking fucking stuff, man. He makes such good looking. Make a new folder, textures. Save. Okay, I'll keep that file open because I may need it. What is this music? Oh, Predator. Kind of cool. Kind of cool sounding. Textures. All right, here we go. Emissive light mask. Oh yeah, you see that? That looks kind of wicked. See what I mean? See what I mean? Put a bit more gradient on this side. Let's put a bit more gradient on this side. Gradient here. The affinity balls worked. the affinity balls. I gotta export again. Oh yeah, that looks sick. Yeah. Okay, multiply. Let's make it a nice yellowish kind of color. Or maybe like orangish, kind of like this one reference. I think this one reference is pretty sick. Orangish, reddish color. So we're going to do a constant 3. We're going to do kind of an orangish hue. Kind of an orangish hue. A little more. Yeah, in condensed, I don't know what the proper terms would be. You guys know how I am. I'm also going to multiply it by another value to get a little bit of bloom out of it. Okay, a little bit of bloom out of it. I'm going to do something interesting. Let me actually add this as a different layer. So this would probably be a different texture, but just because I'm super curious, that did not actually, hold on, let's do this and then blur. And then reduce the opacity of that a little bit. Okay, export that. I think that's the wrong way though. Because if I remember correctly, the UV unwrap for this is the other direction. Yeah, I see. Play the error noise. I think it might be a little weird at the top here. Create GTA 6. What? Why don't you create GTA 6, asshole? Telling me what to do. Why don't you do it? No, create GTA 7? Yeah, get ahead of the curve. Wait, what? Why doesn't this work? Oh, there we go. I wish I could spell GTA. Hot take chatter, GTA is overrated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. So I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry, actually. Not sorry at all. What the fuck? Why do you... Well, I know why you look like that, because I did do a bit of a fucked up UV unwrap. Will admit. Bit messed up. What? You can't do that. Will they ever make WoW 2? Yeah, it's just called WoW Classic, which is just WoW 0.5. Honestly, this light looks sick. Do we even need to touch this anymore? Like, why do we need to touch it more? We don't need to fuck with it anymore. It's got some perfect compression artifacts, exactly what we want. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. That that looks pretty good, eh? Stretching actually looks kind of neat. I think it matches it. Matches it. And then in here, just as a fun... Change the material domain to unlit. We could do that. Ah, red pixel. Jump scare. Ew, this is just useless computation. It's just not needed. Let's lower the multiply. Can you make it like actually light the scene? Listen here, motherfucker. We're getting there, okay? Jeez. One thing at a time. We're getting there. Hey, come on. Enjoy the ride. We're getting to the part where you go down and the water comes up and then what? And you, yeah, you know what I mean? Come on. We're getting there, man. First, you got to see the dinosaurs and shit. You know what I'm talking about? You ever been to an amusement park before? You ever had fun? Ever had fun before? A transmissive cover on there? I don't know. Well, I don't want to get too crazy detailed, man. You know what I mean? Like, we could make it metallic to make it look like there's a glass cover on it. Is fun part of the DLC? Maybe. Maybe. Can't you, like, emulate the sense of something being inside of an object by doing some UV trickery? And I'm not talking about a bump offset. So there's another way to, like... Use substrate mods. Mods, eviscerate that man's balls. What the hell is going on? That's fine. Let's not get too, we're getting too fancy with this. My tummy hurts? Take a Tums. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, the metallic look not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Let's go back. Let's go back. No, I can use bump offset, but it's too expensive. Too expensive. All right, let's just stick with that for now. Now, so there's going to be certain, we're going to want certain actors to derive from a like electrical asset, but for now we don't have that yet. So we're just going to put this in here just so we have it, so I don't have to fix all these things in the future. How's it looking, the game? Pretty cool, I think. It's looking pretty cool. And then we want to use some warmth, so let's just use 4800. And then let's not forget, max draw distance. Where is it? Where is max draw distance? Where's the max draw? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Why is it at the bottom? Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Huh? Apparently stationary seemed to have made the object disappear. What? That doesn't, I don't know what happened. Anyways, man, I really don't like the specularity coming out of that. Do you guys see that? That little specular charm coming out? Let's go ahead and make this unlit. I'm pretty sure if we set this to unlit, that should disappear. Yeah, there, it's gone. It's gone. Poof! It's gone. Cinema. Now, what sucks is the volumetric scattering, the God rays, are not actually using the correct thing. Now, a rectangular light would work, but a rectangular light, yes, I know, Bayesiator, rectangular light, yes. Here's the problem with a rectangular light. A point light is 6 spotlights. A rectangular light is more expensive than a point light. So you can imagine the price to pay for doing that. So increasing the source length doesn't work. For some reason, it does not. The source length does not adjust the volumetric fog for some reason. You would think it would. But it does not. Like, we could increase the outer cone angle and make it like insanely large, and then maybe we could just like, I don't know, these don't need to be like super effective, to be fair. So we don't need their range to be that far. Still not great doing it like that, but what can you do? I kind of want it to be warmer, actually. Yeah, orange. It like undid something I did. I don't know what it undid. I think it was that. This train is tall as fuck. Yeah, it's for monsters too. You gotta remember the passengers. Can you just make it look good now? He's rage baiting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's all oh yeah. It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's looking, oh, it's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Well, hold on. Let's test it with a friend. Let's test it with, no, not that many friends. That's too many friends. Jeez, the stupid default animation that we have right now is so stupid. All right. We're looking good. I think. I feel like the hallway's too cozy though. I'm not gonna lie, it feels kind of cozy. Yeah, we thought about that, Sonny. I might do that for like the storage container ones, but like the swinging is gonna be so hard to do, and then the swinging needs to interact with other physical objects and Is that character John Friendslop? It's truly John Friendslop, the sausage. I think if reduce the attenuation radius a little bit, and then slightly reduce the intensity, and then up. No, past me would say yes, but no. if we don't make a cast shadow, no, I think it does have to cast shadow. Well, maybe, ideally, maybe no. I think from a, maybe from a performance standpoint, we probably don't want these to cast shadows. Shut. Not very good. Not a good situation. Oh. Yeah, maybe we want to make it more claustrophobic. I don't know, this is a good test though, this is sick. New 20k channel point redemption. What does this look like when you're outside? Oh yeah, this is all coming together. Oh yeah, this is all coming together. Did I buy train sounds? I did, yes. I kind of need wide-ish. I don't know how wide enemies are going to be yet. We're gonna have to come up with A, door standards, and B, hallway sizing dimension standards. Otherwise, enemies are just gonna fucking clip through the walls. Which, you know what? It's fine with me, but maybe we just don't want it to happen too much. I think this looks sick. The gradient on the lights adds so much. That stupid, simple gradient texture adds so much to the light. It makes it look more, well, just not shit. Having just a static emission just does not look good. Can two beans fit side by side? Oh, 100%. So like we could probably make it a slightly thinner, but it feels good. It feels good. Also, check out these hallways look like with higher FOV. Oh. Hey guys, welcome to Minecraft, the video where we're talking about some random racist thing. Anyways, jumps around and on top of random blocks. God, I fucking hate those videos. Wait, what's my FOV? It's 90? Is it actually 90? I don't even know. I don't know what those Minecraft videos talk about. They just have like a Minecraft guy just jumping on shit. If your YouTube video recommends your Minecraft videos, it's on you. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I think. No, it doesn't. I can make it narrow so only one person can fit. I'm down to make some of the cabins like that. I think that could be sick. I just like the test for this one. This was mostly just a test to see what it looks like. Open up YouTube right now. Fine, man. Here, look at my YouTube recommended. Here, let me go on the home page and I'll show you what my recommended is. Okay, here's my recommended. I got binging with Babish. Babish right here. Okay, I got whoever this is. I don't know. I got some Bond videos. Into celebrity interview videos. So a gameplay trailer. Beard meets food. Eating channel guy who does eating challenges. Yeah. I don't know. Been watching a lot of Graham Norton because it's kind of funny and whatever. It's chill, whatever. Especially when I was sick. No train videos, disappointing. I'm sure, nah, probably not. I got a cat video. Yeah, there's a cat video. I'll watch a couple. Oh shit. Oh, don't touch him. No, don't. He's busy. Don't fuck with him. No, stop. He's busy right now. That's his home. You can't fuck with him. When am I getting a pet? I'm not. I can't take care of one. Dude loves male celebrities. What do you mean? Think about it, the train is breaking down, hell breaks loose, and your friends go back and forth crossing each other in the corridor. Yeah, no, that's basically what the plan is going to be. It gets to a point where you kind of have to go solo in the train to fix stuff, otherwise, like, you know. But I also want teamwork. I noticed that that might be a flaw in the design as well. I don't know, we'll get a feel for it, man. We'll put all the pieces together, we'll see how the pieces look, and then we'll figure out where to go from there, you know? Then we just shift them around a little bit, you know, maybe cut them up a little bit, turn them into cake, you know, change the verticality, you know, yeah. It's 9 p.m.? What? If you stand in the middle of a hallway, can you block it? You probably... okay, if there's 2 people in the hallway, you can 100% block it. If there's 3 in the hallway, oh yeah, you can 100%. You can block your friends for sure. Now, I did want to put a mechanic where you can push friends around, like you can push them. So I do think this could be a good situation to push your friends. Like, get the fuck out of the way. Can you add a little cat that you have to baby and take care of with you because it has separation anxiety and it'll cry if you leave it alone for too long? Brother, we already got Jimmy, who you, if you randomly find him in a cabin, then you now have to start taking care of him and feeding him. Otherwise, he stands up from his chair and then starts roaming around to eat all of the other players. We already got Jimmy. You want to add a cat to take care of? Replace Jimmy with a cat? Okay, Jimmy's now a cat. With a giant mouth. I'm not doing those push-ups. I'm sick. You are sick in the head for redeeming those. Honestly. How dare you? Anyways, things are looking up. Things are looking up for the train rot. Let me refund. I'm too lazy. Ask me later. Who's even Jimmy? Well, Jimmy. Jimmy the Beast. Jimmy the Beast. Jimmy the Beast. Okay. Yeah. Any additional questions? Pink pixel. Anyways, this looks great. Bro, we don't even have that much art, and this is already looking cool. The lights add a lot. Mainly because there was nothing on the ceiling. No additional question, but I hope you feel better soon. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm getting better. I think the day before was my, like, worst day. I, like, wanted to die. Because I just, like, yeah. A better air filter would help. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The train is moving around, but in the future I'd like to make it so when you're on the inside, the train isn't moving anymore. So that will be the future. Now, how are we going to do that? I don't know, probably using like custom primitive data or something. Because the problem is all of the objects that are going to be inside of the train are going to suddenly have to move as well. That's just not going to happen. Plus, I feel like you wouldn't see this happening if once you're inside. So I think we have camera movement going on. It's extremely subtle. So if I were to turn off the WPO for this. If I were to turn off the WPO and then simulate this real quick. you'll see the extremely slight camera movements that we have. Did I disable them? No, they're there. They're there. Just really subtle. I'm a subtle kind of guy. Someone in the chat's gonna be like, "You're fucking crazy. I don't see anything." Well, no, it's there. You just look. Just look at the slight pixel movements. Also, hold on. This isn't the actual representation of what the game would look like. This is what the actual representation. It doesn't look any different, which is so funny. Like slightly different. This is from 100% pixel screen percentage to 60%, and this is 30%. Yeah, it looks. That looks horrifying. Yeah, that's got the. And then this is 10%. What the? To be fair, 40% is pretty fitting for the game, but we'll see. Is that pixel movement for ants? No, it's for people to not get fucking motion sick. I'm extremely subtle when it comes to my camera movement. I don't want people to get sick. Yeah, we could do some flickering stuff in the future as well. We could definitely do some little flickering stuff. This is cool though. I'm happy with this. We need some more colors on the ground shit, obviously. Yeah. Could be an enemy type that causes electrical interference. Yeah, for sure. That's why a lot of these things are going to be a part of an actor system, so that they are all electrical and whatnot. And then, yeah, it'll be cool. Each train cabin will probably have an actor keeping track of everything. I think that'll probably be what we end up doing, because if a cabin runs out of power, and then we have to do one of these mini games, possibly, we'd probably want a central spot that keeps track of all of those things that it's going to affect. So that might be the way that we end up doing that. Am I going to make it look like the Orient Express inside? I don't know what we're going to do for the style of the interior. Anyways, I'm going to go. It's 9 p.m. Goodbye. See you guys later. 5-hour stream. I'm sick. Get me out of here. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. And hopefully I feel okay. So yeah. Yep. Have a great day. Happy New Year's Eve. Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Happy New Year's Eve. I'll let you guys know if I go live. Actually, you'll know because you'll see me live. Yes. Have a great day. Stay safe. Drink responsibly if I don't see you tomorrow. And don't drink and drive. Get a taxi or something. Plan ahead. Okay. Okay, bye. See you later. Bye-bye.